So my makeup collection is really tiny, small compared to most of the YouTubers you know here on the platform. But still, I own a few things and they're all of them considered old releases just because I don't buy new stuff all of the time. I mean, I buy some things, but not all of the time. Many reasons. First of all, money. I can't afford buying every new thing which is coming on the market. Second of all, I'm in Europe, so the new things for you are coming really, really late in Europe. I mean, for you in the States, if you're in the States, they're coming to us so late in Europe. So anything I use will probably be really ancient release, if that makes sense. Anyway, this is the makeup look I came up with, and I use only old makeup releases. I think I'm gonna start off with my eyes, just in case. I don't wanna, do a mistake or something and then fall out, and then I will just save myself a bit of mess. And something which is an old release, I wanted to use the Milani eye primer, which I have, but it's not tinted, it's clear whatsoever. This one, I mean, for those of you who don't know, I had surgery on my eyes and you can still see the scars a bit, but they're still visible. But even if I didn't have any scars, this part of my eyelid is really, you see, I have some discoloration, some veins. It's always been like this, even before the surgery. And I like to cancel this out. So I like to use primers which are tinted most of the times. And even if I'm not doing any eyeshadow, I will use a tinted primer just to cancel out my, just to even out my eyelids. I really, really like this primer from BPerfect. The only trouble I have with this, and it's not trouble, but I mean, it's like the tiniest bit light for me. For the days when I don't want to use any eyeshadow, I'm trying to sit on this chair in a really, really weird way. The BH Naughty palette from BH Cosmetics. That was, I mean, so many people were raving about this. I was waiting for this such a long time. And I have to be honest, I've used it quite a few times, but not enough. So I thought, why not? And I'm gonna start off with the Secret Santa shade, which is this one here. And I'm trying to be careful because these two shades came smashed and I tried to repress them a bit. I really wanna go neutral on the eyes and do some bright lip, just for the summer. I don't know how many times I said and how many times I need to cut it when I edit. But yeah, the thing which honestly, made me think about old releases, new releases. I enjoy watching this new releases videos from a few creators, and I'm watching them when I have time. They do this kind of videos every week. I think most of the people I watch on YouTube, and I really enjoy these videos. But in the same time, for myself, when I was thinking now to buy some stuff, I was thinking what exactly I need, what exactly I've used enough. I even decided to do like a project pan for some things, and I might film this video later on if I like my makeup, we'll see. But yeah, this made me think about the things which we buy because of the hype, because of just because we like makeup and it's in our nature. At least myself, I'm talking for myself, I can easily slip on a new release, and just because something is new and it's trending and it's going viral, I can just easily get it and then forget about the things which I own, which I don't like. I mean, this part of the story of my makeup obsession. You will often see here me reviewing things on this channel which are not really new releases, just because I can't get hold of them and I don't want to kind of stress about it. I think I'll zoom you in just so you can see better what I'm doing on my eyes, not out in. By the way, I'm losing my voice the last 2 days. I think it's the air condition in the place where I work. I'm sweating a lot. I'm working as a waitress, and then I'm going out serving drinks. It's so hot here. It's like 95 Fahrenheit, which is I don't know, 40 here, but it feels more, and the humidity is a lot. And then I go in where the aircon is working and it's freezing inside compared to outside. So I think I'm gonna, if I sound weird, that's why. Okay, the next shade I'm gonna use is this one from the palette. This, which is kind of like a bricky brown shade. Walletite? I have no idea. I'm Bulgarian, so. But yeah, what I was saying is that I really enjoy watching these new releases videos, and I'm planning to do like maybe one per month myself, just so you can like get to know my taste, you know, my preferences, and just to give my opinion for some things from a point of view, from a bit different point of view, if that makes sense. And yeah, this made me think that even if I do like new releases videos, and even if I go back to buying stuff more often now, even if I do that, I will still want to use my old stuff, which is not so old, but like in the makeup world, it's a bit overwhelming because a palette which came out a few months ago is considered an old release. I mean, so old, like an ancient thing. And we still need to use these products, I think, in my opinion. So by doing a video like this, I challenge myself to keep using these things. Now I think I want to use this decked out shade, this one right here, which is a bit more like it's a bronzy shade with a bit of, can you see that? It's really beautiful. I think I want to use that in the center of my lid, and then maybe Cheers, which is kind of like a champagne gold shade in the inner corner as a highlight, probably. I don't know. We'll see about that. And I think I'm going to save myself some mess, and I will spray my brush. I think this kind of shades always work better with your fingers or if you spray the brush. And with the same brush, I think I'm gonna use Cheers, this shade here. I told you it's just a champagne shade. Try to be a bit more precise here so I can keep it in the inner corner only. It's gonna be really simple. I'm going just the tiniest bit to the bronzy shade, to the decked out shade, and tapping again, kind of like mixing the colors together. And on a smaller brush, I'm taking the exact same shade, Cheers, just in my inner corner. Taking just a bit of the same shade just under my brow, which now looks weird because I haven't done anything to my eyebrows, but don't worry. I think instead of an eyeliner, I'm gonna use the tiniest bit of the hot cocoa shade, which is this deep brown shade, just in the outer corner. Oh, come on, really? Oh, a bit of this eyeshadow just fell down. Again, I need to repress it because it went everywhere on my trouser, in my hair. But yeah, I'm just using the dark brown instead of a liner. Just close to my lash line. And I don't want this to be precise or anything. I just want to darken the lash line a bit. And I'm going back to the bricky shade on top of the dark brown. And I'm just blending the two shades together so it looks like it's the tiniest bit darker, but it doesn't really look like an eyeliner. I think you can barely see it on camera, but in real life the lash line looks a bit darker, and I really like this. I'm gonna do some mascara, and which mascara I'm gonna use, I'll show you which one I'm gonna use. It's an Essence mascara again. It's the it's the Volume Stylist from Essence. This is such an old release. I don't know how many years Essence we have this mascara on the market. But yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera, and I'm coming back to you so we can finish off the face and we're ready. So for the face, I'm going for an oldie but a goodie, and this is the primer 10-in-1 from Catrice, which is I don't know what's wrong with the packaging but I need to use this as well. I really like this primer. It gives a nice sheen to the skin, even though I'm with oily skin. You know, for those of you who don't know, I do have oily skin. Even though I still really like this primer, and it works really nice, really well with my skin. Foundation, I'm gonna use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is, this one is in the shade Tawny. I just need to use this up as well, definitely. And I still don't think that you can't find anything more long wearing than this foundation on the market so far. I mean, let me know if you've tried the Estee Lauder Double Wear, if you have an oily skin, and if you've tried the foundation, and if you found something like better in terms of longevity than this one, let me know. I'm on the hunt still forever. I'm gonna go in with a Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer, and mine is in the shade, which shade are you in? Come on, light medium beige. And honestly, I'm not so wowed from the concealer, but I don't hate it in the same time. It doesn't really cake under my eyes, but it feels a bit drying. Maybe, I don't know. I can't really tell. I mean, it's one of these concealers which I'm more like, meh. Okay, now when I'm looking, I'm gonna add the tiniest bit more foundation just here. I was thinking to use the concealer, but it's far too light right now, and I think I'm not gonna like the outcome. This is the this is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil, and mine is in the shade Charcoal. It's the one which looks like this. I don't know when this came out, but it's still available, obviously. And this is so far the best shade for my eyebrows, just because it looks like a charcoal. It's not warm, it's just an ashy, you know, almost, it's a gray shade. I'm just gonna set them with the Control Freak eyebrow gel from NYX, which you've seen on my channel like a million times as well. So if you can share your favorite eyebrow gel, it's gonna be really helpful for me. If it's clear, even better. Now for the powder, I'm gonna use the Prime and Fine from Catrice. This is a mattifying, transfer proof, waterproof. I really like this powder. It's extremely lightweight, and it holds my makeup quite well, as much as possible on my skin. Now I'm gonna do the tiniest bit of the darkest brown shade, which I use instead of an eyeliner, just in the outer corner of my eyes, on the same brush. Actually, I'm gonna mix them to the Yoletite, or however it's pronounced, together with the hot cocoa. Just here. I'm just gonna go for a bit of mascara, again just in the outer corner, mainly. And I hope I'm not gonna smash it on my cheeks, like I do so many times. And I'm gonna use an oldie but a goodie again, and this is the NYX matte bronzer. Now mine is in the shade medium. So yeah, these bronzers are so nice. They tend to pull a bit red on me, like this shade I can't really wear winter time. But otherwise the quality, they blend nicely, they're matte bronzers. They last on my face for the whole day. And the thing is that with all the new releases, nobody's talking about these bronzers anymore, I feel like. But they're so good. A Luminoso from Milani. It's really, really beautiful. The only thing I wish for this blush is that it was a bit less powdery and a bit more creamy formula, if that makes sense. Just a bit. And I definitely want to try so much more from Milani, but the problem is that Milani is quite expensive in Europe. It's not a drugstore in the sense of drugstore prices. Still, Milani is on my wish list, and I'm definitely gonna get some more of their stuff for sure. I wanna try their eyeshadows, I wanna try their bronzer, I wanna try other blush shades, I wanna try a lot. Highlighter, guess what I'm using? This is the Lou-Manaizer from TheBalm. Who remembers this? I do. I use it often. It's the tiny bit. I use it often. Just look at that. I've hit pan on this. It's the tiniest bit light for me right now, summertime. Just because I want something a bit more goldish, but it's still beautiful, and I still really like it. And summertime, I like using it with like I will apply it like so, and then I will go back with my blush brush. I said that right, blush brush on top just to, you know, tone down just because it's a bit bright. And it can tend to pull a bit gray on me, summertime. So for the lips, I'm gonna use this 509 lip pencil from ZINA. And I thought this is a new brand. Funny enough, it's a new brand for me because it launched in Cyprus recently, but it's not a new brand at all. Just for me. And then for the lipstick, I'm gonna use 955, this shade from Maybelline, which is quite orangey, but this is something I really like for the summer. If it's not like a bright fuchsia pink, it's gonna be bright orange. I mean, I like bright colors. Anyway, let me stop talking and just apply the lip liner and the lipstick. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. Really simple, really easy. I could easily go on with just like 3 shades or just 2 shades on my eyes. I mean, just because I have the palette in front of me and I have more colors. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. It's something fresh, and I think it's something really, really magical in a bright lip. But it always like brightens up my face somehow. Let me know down in the comments, is the bright lip working in the same way for you, or you're a bit on the fence and you're not so like into bright lips? I'm always curious to know what you like. And don't forget to let me know which are the things which you still stick to and keep using and loving, even though we have new makeup releases every week, every day, every minute. It's like every 20 seconds something is coming on the market. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you like the makeup look and you got inspired. And if you do recreate it, just tag me on Instagram at PrettyBlendedTips. I would love seeing it on you. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!